Cool, update, whatever update this is. It's the 9th of June, 3 weeks before, or 2 weeks before the hand-in, and I have finally made it to the delightful lab. So I have come to do some surround sound mixing after a bit of a ordeal trying to get this sorted. We now have sorted out all of the sounds, and I have been using a surround panner. So yeah, as you can see, this one's going a little bit mad. I need to watch what I'm doing. This one's going a little bit mad. I've just put LFOs, just jittering that about, and that should play according to that. And yeah, so it would go out. That's what channel it goes out in the room, obviously. And then it's got like a long LFO going between what this will be, which is the panning, and that which will just centralize, I suppose, all of the sounds. So that's pretty much all I've done with this. There's also, if I can find it, this one as well, which is generated on Sound. Again, set up to all of that. It's using an envelope follower to, as soon as there's any sort of phasing from the sounds and whatnot, it should all come out. So yeah, on the big screen in the lab, I suppose. Yeah, this is the first day of doing it, so yeah, that's all I've said that before. There we go. So yeah, here's a bit of it now. Doing the music separate to the video, because I think the video is saved somewhere else, so I'm not 100% sure why it hasn't come up. But yeah, I can just import the video and copy the effects over. That can all be done at home, so that's not the end of the world. So I'm just going to have a quick blast at this, and then yeah, that'll do for this video. Might do the other one again in a minute and explain what I've done there. So yeah, as you can see, there's all the phasing is making the sounds twitch. Well, you're not going to be able to hear that through a laptop, but that is going to be, what's it going to be? Yeah, it's going to be two mixers, one surround sound, which I think is going to be done in here, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah. Let's say this is a bit of a drone track. Cool. So part 2 of the 9th of June, more, just talking about the project. So yeah, that was the first project. I was having trouble with volume. I couldn't really work out why. So I gave it a miss and thought, well, basically I've written some notes. Where are the notes? Cool, yeah, so all the settings to that, so I can pan stuff in this room. So I need to, just mix and master the project a bit more. It's mostly mixed because I want it to sound like a bit rough and a bit distorted. And then I did export a, what they call, like a tester of it. this only seems to be coming out in left and right rather than in surround sound. So yeah, I need to work out how to export tracks from Ableton in surround sound. I mean, worst comes to the worst. I don't know, you can't really do it in Logic, can you? Because they won't have like an LFO or an envelope follower, which is something I kind of want to make all these sounds start about. I've since gone on and done the next one, the Ring of Fire video or composition or project or whatever. So yeah, with this I've also taken the frequency of the balls being dropped down. Was there 16 bars and there's only 5 are being dropped, whereas before I was dropping one every bar. It was just picking up a load. I've also sent this 100% of it to a reverb send, which I have grouped in, yeah, like a realm reverb, grain delay, a flanger, an echo, and a resonator. And yeah, that's using an LFO to flick between what effect's being used. As you can see here, it's moving. And there's also a gate on the sidechained gate on the effect chain right here. So all the time that a trick is being triggered, there will be no effects or reverb or whatnot. But then as soon as it is being triggered, as soon as there's a gap in sound, hence why I've done these clips quite far away, yeah, then the sound will come back in. So yeah, I was just having a go on this. I've put on this one, no, on the main track. As you can see, there's kind of a mental surround panner going on there. That's being controlled by the 2 LFOs adjacent to it. That's like less than half in it. I would say 40%. I may bring that down, let's say, as mixing goes on. But that's so yeah, the sound will spin all over the place when this what's it called, the chain is over this side, and when it's over this side it will just go normal, centralized, with nothing on it. The chain selector is being controlled by this LFO here, which is a bin LFO, so that would just do like really quick sort of like pops upwards. I mean, I could control that again with like a what's it called, envelope follower, and like another like an arpeggiated sort of just click of noise, just enough to flick it over, flick the gain up over, and oh geez, what's the word? Yeah, just enough to trigger the thing, this. Sorry, it's quite warm today and my brain is not working. But yeah, enough to just trigger that over, which I might do again in a bit. A lot of this sort of, the ideas of mapping this and giving it a reverb were done on the train back from university last week, as it gave me an excuse to sit on a table and make a family sit on the floor. So yeah, here, right, this is another thing I noticed as well, because I'm going through this output. There's no sort of, the master automatically goes out of 1 and 2, so, and which would mean it would just go to the front, which is fine. But then yeah, it messes up the volume basically. I'll play some now. So yeah, the volume, yeah, right low down. I'll bring it up in and sort of show you what I mean. Once again, you won't be able to hear surround, but well, there you go. So yeah, I didn't want that too loud, firstly because of my hearing, secondly I didn't want to blow the amps. When we first came in here there was a lot of like clipping and popping issues that were caused after a lot of trying to sort it out. It was caused by the my personal one of these transformer things, I don't know what they're called. So yeah, I'm a bit concerned about, well, aside from my hearing, I'm a bit concerned about having things going full blast. Well, yeah, as I say, aside from my hearing, but yeah, as this is just it's just an audio interface. There's no volume switch on that, like no master volume. So yeah, I don't want to mess around too loudly and yeah, fuck shit up basically. Cool. This is a bit longer than I was expecting. Now I'm gonna go through my. Have a go on my third one and see how I can get that sorted. Yeah, thank you, bye. Cool, so part 3 of the documentation for today, the day 9th of June 2021. So yeah, this is the third project I've loaded up, and as you can tell by my laptop, not enjoying it, so I'm probably going to have a bit of a break after this. Might go get a cup of coffee or something like that. So yeah, yeah, this one's the Paul Black one. This is a very simple project. It's only got 4 what are they called? 4 it's got more than 4 tracks. Well, it's got less than 4 tracks. It's got 2 drum samples, which is the Pink Floyd and the video for Paul Black Mall Cop. As I said, this one I wanted to make very easy, like excuse me, like yeah, like vaporwave, which is essentially just slow everything down and chuck a reverb on it. So I've kind of done the same thing. I have put here, it's not all sort of mad shit going on this time. Once again, this will probably get, I need to do a proper mix down, and I need to do a proper yeah, learn how to export into what are they called, surround sound files. I did Google it earlier, but there was loads of different ideas, so we'll see about that. So yeah, this one I've done yeah, just the main source going to the front. I'm not exactly sure what the focus does, but I'll have a play with that. Probably should have done it before looking at this. And I've also got the back, which is essentially the same. I might put an LFO on that, I'm not too sure yet. Yeah, words. So yeah, I don't know. As I say, this is all the first time I've done this, and I'm, as I say, slightly worried about blowing everything up or doing something horrendous. But yeah, so all I've put on this, I've cut off all of the low end. But there's no sort of theory behind that. I just thought, yeah, why not? And I have added a psych delay off of Guitar Hero. Oh, that's fucking why. Off of Guitar Rig, the Native Instruments thing. It's an awesome, super fun plugin where you can get it to reverse stuff. Reverse the delays, which I don't know if you can do in any of the Ableton plugin ones. I haven't looked too clearly at the new ones, but I know this one does it, and I like this one, so I thought I'd give it a go. So I've got quite a high feedback. I've detuned it a bit. It's going halves. I might change that to quarters. It's going quarters. And I've put it in reverse. I don't know why there's two reverse buttons here, but there is. I've also pitched it up slightly by I assume that's 7 semitones, and the D tune. D tune. Oh, that's 4 centitones, so that's not even anything you'll notice. So pitch. I assume pitch means semitones. So anyway, enough waffling. Here's a bit of this video on the big screen. Cool. Yeah, so that's another video wrapped up. Here's my muggy face. Oh, no, it's not. Well, that's that. So, yeah. Cheers.